your life. Chase what you desire. What else matters?
Just a player in the game. Let's start. Let's go.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Surging Storm here, and I'm coming to you with a new series of mine called Wake Up, the Emerging Pro Player series. In this series, I want to teach you how to become more effective in playing fighting games, as well as teaching you how to change up your mentality when it comes to approaching fighting games. As someone who has been in the community a long time, I've played Street Fighter for a number of years. And so, like, I know what it's like to not be as good at it and then transition to intermediate to more advanced player. And so I'm just here to make that transition a little bit easier for you. I have recently picked up Tekken as a new game of mine. I've been playing for a couple months now, so I'm still fairly new to this. I don't know how to move at all, so that makes playing with my more skilled friends a lot of fun. But today's episode is basically about not being intimidated, because as someone who loves fighting games, anytime I see a new fighting game, I want to play it. I want to learn all the different nuances. But sometimes I get deterred by certain mechanics in the game and like certain things you like absolutely have to learn in a game. Like take Melee for instance. You have to know how to move in that game. It is vital for you to transition from being just a beginner player who's just jumping from platform to platform to being an expert at moving around the stage and being able to keep up with your opponent. And the same thing is in this game. Like, you have to learn how to Korean backdash, or you have to know how to move well in this game. See, like, look at me. My movement is not crisp at all. And that's also because I went from playing this game on pad to transitioning to a stick. And the reason I did that is because, like, I know how to combo. I know how to combo in this game fairly easy on pad, and it's the same thing on stick. The combo transition is like night and day. It's like, it's easy for me. But then again, I also have years of fighting game experience, so like the fundamentals of that is there. But I'm not gonna be like, that's the thing. I don't want to be intimidated by this transition of switching from pad to stick. So I'm just like, the best thing for me is to just jump in and do it, and it'll come naturally. But for newer players who are picking up this game, who are completely new to this game, say you're hopping in training mode for the first time, you're like, boy, oh boy, I want to play some Tekken. I want to do all the fancy combos I see. Then you look at a character's command list and start scrolling. This is a lot. This is a lot by a lot of standards. Like, you have so many moves that the character knows, so many moves for every situation. You have this 10-hit combo. You're like, oh my god, I have to learn all of this to be good. And the thing I'm here to tell you is, you don't have to know everything on a character's command list. This game does have a lot of stuff, and from what my friends have been teaching me lately, you don't really need to know everything on the list. There are key moves that you need to learn which make a character good, but not everything is needed. Like I don't know what half her moves do or what the properties are. Like, I've never used this string before in a match for as long as I've been playing this game. Like, I only know my bread and butters that I learned in the training mode and stuff like that. I don't know. A lot of this stuff I've never even used. Like, I use that because that's hop kick. Yeah, just a lot of this stuff is just not used or not needed. Like this ain't necessary. You don't need to learning the 10 hit combo in this game will not make like a difference in a real match, because yes, you can use it in a real match, but it's like if you're wanting like to be a top level player, you're not gonna see a top level player pull a 10 hit match in a 10 hit combo out in a grand finals. Quote me on that. If you know, if seasoned players see this video and y'all happen to know of somebody who did that in the grand finals, then please leave a link in the comments so I can watch it and be proven wrong. But the thing I'm getting at is you don't need to be intimidated by all the nuances that you have to learn, because if you enjoy the game, if you look at the game and you're like, hey, I like this game, just pick it up and go. That's what I've been doing, and I've had a lot of fun with it. And because I live near a lot of people who play this game and who are very skilled, I also have very, very like good teachers. But I keep dropping that. But it's like I said, you just gotta pick it up and go. Just don't be you can't be intimidated by the little nuanced things. Like if your favorite character in this game is like Jin, if you look at Jin and you're like, I like that character, then learn the character. It's like no matter like how his advanced stuff may be, like you don't have to be an expert. You can literally win by doing just the basics. And all the advanced stuff will come in time. Like with me, when I first picked up the game, this was back, I picked it up briefly in 2016 whenever it first came out. 2016, 2017, don't quote me. I played Josie. The reason I picked Josie is because I was a Bruce main in the previous game of Tekken, and they didn't have Bruce. And so I was like, well, she kind of plays like Bruce. She looks cool, so I'll play her. And I've been playing her ever since. And now they released a character like Bruce, and I'm like, I don't want to play him. I like the character I picked. So that's all it is. It's just you can't really be intimidated. Just you gotta find a character that you seem to like. You can't let like small stuff deter you from playing the game, especially if like you see that you like the game aesthetically and you wanna like learn all the stuff in the game. Yeah. But right now I'm in training mode because that's where I need to be right now. Because I need to practice my movement. I want to be able to I want to be able to go to a tournament and be able to have somewhat decent movement. Like it's not the crispest right now, but it can definitely be improved as I keep going, as I keep practicing and training and staying consistent with it. But yeah, this is Tekken is a great game. I played Street Fighter for many years, and I've always been a fan of Tekken. The 3D aspect had always thrown me off because I'm like stepping left and right. I need to jump over my fireballs. You know, I can't be out here stepping. Like, what is this? I don't, as a 2D player, this is a weird concept to me. I shouldn't be able to walk directly behind them. We should always be face to face, you know? That's just what it is. But the thing about it is you shouldn't really get intimidated by looking at this character list and thinking, what am I gonna do? You shouldn't do that. That automatically you're defeating yourself before you even get into your first match. You should just look at it and be like, okay, it has a lot. Look at the sample combos. Oh boy, this looks like very complicated. And it's not. It's all very it's all just taking a piece of it at a time and breaking it down into its most simple form, and then combining it all together. And this is how you lay your foundation to the neutral. This is how you lay your foundation to the combos. And this is taking that first step from being a beginner and going into an intermediate. It's just going in training mode and practicing. But like I said, I wanted to make this guide, make this series to show my steps going from a 2D fighter to a 3D fighter, as well as helping beginners, you know, stick their foot in to the fighting game world. Because I know a lot of people see like high level play and think that they're elitists, but everybody is actually really nice. And it's like everybody just wants to play. Everybody just loves the game and they want to play at the end of the day. Nobody is gonna be like, hey yo, this person, hey yo, X player is trash, you know, don't play with that guy. You know, it's not like we're like a secret Illuminati, but we just all want to play. We just all want to play the game at the end of the day and have fun, and hopefully introduce new people to the game and help them get to a level where they feel comfortable and can show their friends and so on and so forth. At the end of the day, that's all that really matters. But that's going to be it for today. I just wanted to take a brief moment to talk about not being intimidating, just jumping in and playing the game. Next video, I'm going to go into gameplay and talk about the different analytical part of playing fighting games and breaking down my moves as I do them. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Leave a comment down below about, you know, your first time getting into fighting games and how you felt initially jumping in, and hit the sub button. That'll really help the channel a lot. I am streaming more on YouTube, more so than Twitch lately. So maybe catch a live stream, stop by and say hey. But thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Play some good ass Tekken.
Power that I have on top of Winnie Rob. I'm feeling so limitless, rapping over these instruments. Bars I spit are so intricate, showing that I got diligence. Just a boy with such innocence, making sense of the universe. This rage inside is all that feels like one day he'll go.